Hello everyone, I am Narmatha, Assistant Professor working in Dr. SNS College of Arts and Science in the Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about sessions. Many interactive websites spread user data entry over several pages. So it adds item to the cart and also enter shipping informations and also enter billing informations. So problem in sessions are server know which user generate which HTTP request. So it cannot be rely on standard HTTP address to identify user. So for every session the with the user request, it generates a session ID. So see here we have two clients and in between the server is there. So both the clients are sending requests, simultaneous requests. Here for every session, for every activity, what user are doing, for that they're having a separate session ID. So server sends back new unique session ID when the request has none. So client that supports session stores the ID and send it back to the server in subsequent request. And also server knows that all of these requests are from one client, same client, and the set of requests is known as a session. So all these requests are known as the session. The session ID for that particular client is same. And the another way the client 2 is accessing and performing the same action. For that it generates a separate session and all client 2 informations are stored in that session ID. Here we have different methods. So first one, get session. So get session method uh, is used to get a session. So if we have stored previous information means by using this method we can get that. As no new means if we are creating a new one, we didn't have an existing one means by using a new, we'll check whether this thing is there or not. Next, verset means it increments person session count. Here we have three web pages by a single servlet. So for that, how we are performing the action is given in this picture. So first, what we are doing, we are getting a request. In that place, we didn't generate any session ID. After that, sign in page request is arised. So in that place, we'll add a session ID. Again, we are posting that request. So with that session ID, after login that sign in page, thank you page will open, and again we are getting a request. We are sending some other request, and that is also processed by that same session ID. So next it sends like a welcome back page. So here we have used request and response methods, and by using that methods we are checking whether that session is new or null. So by specifying that we'll perform the operations like if that is new, it generates greeting, or otherwise it opens up your account. So sign in form and welcome back page will be displayed while executing that code. Next, if we if you have actions in your session means it is a second argument used to action attribute a value. So you want to perform any action attribute value means I will use this. So here we have used a post method. By using this we can call some other methods. So text field containing username is named and sign in. If string sign in is equal string get parameters of sign in, so it retrieves sign in parameter value and generates HTML for responses. So after that, verifying your username and password, thank you page will be returned and it will be escaped by using XML special character in user input. Again, you want to assign a value to sign in session attribute means we can use this. Session attribute methods, we have two things: set attribute, string name, object value, object get attribute, string name. So string name, object value, if we have used in set attribute, means it set or gives name and value for your attribute. So get attribute means it returns the value of session attribute name, or if we have that, means it returns a name, or otherwise it returns null. So if it has any error, means that error processing also is done with that place. So by default, each session expires if a server determines length of time elapsed between a session's HTTP request. Server destroys the corresponding session object. Server code can terminate a session by calling invalidate method, or set the expression time of duration by calling set maximum interactive interval. So by using these two methods, we can delete or destroy a sessions. Thank you. So from this lecture, you'll understand about what is session and how session will store your informations.